Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, last video of the night. I'm pretty sure. What'd you call it? I'm gonna be reacting to the scariest places you've ever been, and it's from Planet Dolan. So yeah, and of course we have to do it in the dark because why not? To give me nightmares. Whatever. I'll probably read my Keen and JC book. Let's just get started.
Planet
Dolan. This episode of Dolan True Stories was illustrated by Ghost Toast.
Houses to the deep
backwoods.
The Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our subreddit about the scariest places we've ever been. I'm Hellbent, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by Joey Skylakes. While growing up in Arizona, Gergak and his friends Sid were always interested in collecting gemstones.
Ooh, pretty.
So they would go to nearby ravines to look around and have a good time.
Sounds normal.
One day, while they were going up a ravine near their apartments, Gergak and Sid came across a drain pipe that was roughly 3 meters wide. Of course, they decided it would be an excellent spot to go find gold and quartz gemstones. As they made their way down there, they saw a small clearing with very high grass. It was summer, so they were unsure if there would be rattlesnakes, Gila monsters, or other desert critters that would be in their way. As they walked to the drain pipe, Gergak and Sid heard some.
Why do people think it's a good idea to investigate a haunted place?
They saw whatever it was pushing the grass down as it approached. They knew it was only a matter of time before it was on top of them, so Gergak and Sid bolted as fast as they could into the drain pipe and out of the other end. What was scary wasn't so much what was in that field of grass, but rather when they finally got to the end of the tunnel, they kept hearing the noise of multiple people yelling and screaming in a ghastly manner. When they made it to the other end, Gergak and Sid saw that the drain pipe led them about half a kilometer away from their complex. When they turned around to see if anything was following them, they saw a dark shadow sitting at the entrance of the tunnel.
Oh shit.
A gust of wind picked it up and blew it away.
That's scary.
Was submitted by Pit Fiend 007.
007.
McKylam's grandpa lives out in the country in the mountains of Tennessee, where a lot of battles were fought in the Civil War. He took McKylam and his older brother along on a tour of one particular house. He said the house was built back in the 1830s and was renovated.
That's 1830s? That's a long time.
In the 1930s, and now it's just decaying and ruined. He told McKylam that back in the Civil War, a group of Union scavengers came up to the house in the night. At the time, a young woman lived there alone. The half-dozen soldiers each took turns raping her and then knocked her unconscious and burnt the house with her inside. The house was rebuilt, with the only original part left being the basement. It changed ownership a couple of times, but McKylam's grandpa told him that no one ever lived there for more than a couple of years. So McKylam, his grandpa, and his brother went inside, and fortunately it was broad daylight.
to do.
He was immediately struck by the sense that he shouldn't be in there.
Of course not. You're entering in a haunted place where someone was raped and murdered down there. God, these people.
He wanted to look like a tough explorer in front of his tough-as-nails grandpa, so he opened it. It was pitch black. He was suddenly hit with an overwhelming sense of absolute fear and panic. McKylam was silent, and he swore he could hear slow footsteps coming up the rotting wooden stairs.
Oh shit.
He shouted, "Oh, fuck no."
Fuck that!
After calming himself down, he heard something behind the cellar door, pounding it violently. McKylam saw it shake, and then ran out of the house. Number 8 was submitted by All Your Base or Belong. When Melissa was 17 and her sister was 12, they went hiking in the woods with their family dog in rural Missouri. They didn't get very deep into the woods when they found what looked to be an abandoned playground. The place was in bad shape. The equipment was rusty and falling apart, and nature was
sketchy.
The whole place had a "you don't belong here" vibe. After a couple of minutes, Melissa and her sister heard a loud bang come from what was left of some monkey bars. Neither of them really remember what happened afterwards. All Melissa could remember was a massive headache and then waking up outside in the woods, sprawled out on the ground with her still unconscious sister clinging to her arm.
Oh my god.
Melissa had to carry her sister back home.
Oh my god, what the hell happened?
912. One time, Dolan's local youth group hiked to a haunted house that
Youth
was owned
group.
by Count de Charles Lopenant, a rich slave master who ran a cocoa estate, who also had a horse farm and a graveyard for his slaves and his dead wife.
What?
During the night, they heard a whisper in French and frequent horse cries, so the group went out to see what was creating the noise. When they heard the whispering stop, which was by a cave where the alleged firewoman or Suki had lived, they didn't find anything. Heading back to the camp at 3 a.m., they saw a quick flash of fire on the hillside. Then what seemed to be the silhouette of a man on a horse yelling in French at them on a hillside for what seemed to be like 2 seconds. As Dolan and his group got up to the top, there was nothing. In the morning, as they broke down camp, one of Dolan's friends had a huge purple mark on his back, and his tent was destroyed.
Oh my
6 was
god,
submitted by XX Haley the
you should
Bug
explain like
XX.
how the friend
There's an
got that
abandoned
bruise.
house next to Emoji's house that him and his friends decided to break into because they were bored.
Okay,
As soon as
you're
they
bored
walked
and
in,
to
it was
break
filled
into
with
an abandoned
porcelain
house.
dolls.
Oh god,
This was already fucked up enough, but when they explored the
very
rooms, there was
fucked
a
up.
skeleton of an animal in a bedroom. After they saw this, Emoji and his
A
friends
place
decided
where
to get the hell out of there. Number 5 was submitted by Sky Shadow 1.
evil
The
things going
scariest
on in that
place
house.
Honeybits has ever been is in a house on top of a hill in the middle of the woods.
A house on top of
Story
a
that a woman
hill
who did witchcraft lived
in the
there.
middle of the woods,
And being the idiot
owned
that
by
she
witchcraft.
was, Honeybits went. When she got there, it smelled like dead air. There
Nice.
were old broken toys everywhere, and the windows were all shattered. She looked down the hall and saw
Why would
something
any?
hunched on its
Oh
back.
god, what the hell is that?
Honeybit screamed and ran all the way home. She had nightmares about the
Wee
place and doesn't go to
wee
those woods
all
anymore.
the way home.
Number 4 was submitted by Titus Dalthelis. The spookiest place Pringle ever went was in the backwoods of Camelback, Pennsylvania. He was 8 when him and his family went to investigate an old site.
Oh, wow.
As his dad distributed the soil and leaf litter, Pringle heard a sharp scream. Get out!
Oh,
He
shit.
saw a shadowy figure with a red war on the second floor of
Oh
the
my
ransacked
god.
building. He asked his mother, "Who's that figure in the window?" She looked and then asked him, "What figure? There's no one there!" Even now,
Of course.
after 15 years and a better understanding of the world, Pringle doesn't know who or what the specter was.
It was a demon.
Number 3 was submitted by Big G566. Andy Mations and her 2 friends were
Ooh,
exploring
I like
the
that.
countryside
I like
where
how
they
the
lived and
animation
ran
looks
into an old theater.
of the girl.
Without any thought, they decided to go in and check it out. When they stepped inside, everything was still there. So they walked into the actual place where they showed the movies. When they went in, they were in shock to see a person standing on top of the stage staring at them.
That's
They
scary.
thought
My
it was
gosh.
just a prop, so they went closer to it. And as they did, it started moving closer to them.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell is
Ran out
that?
as fast as they could and never went back.
Oh my god, that was scary.
By XXX, Dank Memester XXX.
Thank
Every
you.
Christmas, Legna's family hosts a gigantic Christmas parties at a gigantic church, and they usually hand out presents and hot food.
Aww, that sounds nice.
Sometimes Legna and the other kids would play hide and seek, going up as far as 2 stories.
Oh, wow.
Above there is a dark mansion-like room that no one uses. They used to hear growling and gagging noises from there.
God.
One night, Legna and his friends Ladybot and Tullip had the nerve to hide up there, and it was fine at first.
Not at
It was
first.
dark, but nothing happened for the first 5 minutes until they heard a little growl.
Oh shit.
Tapping. Legna said quietly,
"What the hell was that?"
His
growl.
friends were too scared to move. They knew they weren't alone, and whoever that was out there was not friendly.
Nope.
Then they heard their
Demon.
full names being called. They didn't move, and Tullip said,
"I don't want to die."
Then they heard loud pawing at the door, and to their horror, they saw an awful-looking figure. They
Whoop.
screamed and then ran out of there before hearing the window.
No!
They ran down 2 flights of stairs before seeing their parents and passing out.
Oh my
Later,
god.
when they told someone, the person said that a depressed man had hung himself at that window in 1901. What's the scariest place
God.
I've ever been? Once at an old job, I got stuck in a walk-in freezer. The door mechanism had failed, and unfortunately, those doors are really sturdy, so trying to bash it down or bust through the window wasn't working. No cell phone reception either. The idea of calling out for help was off the list. On the plus side, I was surrounded by beer, so at least I wasn't gonna die of thirst. On the dark side, nobody was set to come back to that place for another 12 hours.
Oh my god.
So at first I panicked. Kicking the door down wasn't gonna happen. Fixing the mechanism off the list. Breaking the window.
That sucks,
Maybe, but it wasn't working out for me at the moment.
you could have
Turns
died.
out glass that's meant to insulate is actually pretty fucking tough. So after about 2 hours of running around that little cube with my cell phone, desperately trying to get a line out, it suddenly struck me that I was freezing to death.
Oh god.
In a panic, I was freaking out, thinking, how am I going to turn this thing off? And then I went and just turned it off. There was a switch right there the whole time. But staring up at the box fan slowing down reminded me of something. That fucking thing's pulling in air from the outside. That's my ticket out. So for the next 45 minutes, I disassembled the fan using a multi-tool I had in my pocket and carefully placed all of the parts inside of the freezer in a very neat pile. I would have freaked out and ripped the whole thing apart, but at that point I had about 8 beers.
Oh my god, seriously?
Anyways, after I disassembled the
beers?
fan unit, I climbed through the ventilation shaft, dropped down from about 10 feet onto the concrete, and I was free. Alright, I realized that there are no ghosts, and it's not a spooky story, but that first hour or two was pretty fucking terrifying.
I
Knowing
bet.
you're completely alone and nobody's gonna come to help you put your psyche to a very specific test.
How the hell did he get
Passing
stuck in
that
a
test
freaking
feels good.
freezer
I
in the
still
first
get
place?
a little bit nervous every time a door shuts behind me in a walk-in freezer. Huge thanks to the folks over on our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. We have another question. What's the worst thing you've ever done while drunk? Let us know.
Never
on the
been
Reddit
drunk.
page linked below, and you might
Never.
be featured in a future
I'm not very much of
countdown.
a drinker.
But that's all I got for today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Alright.
After that, Melissa called the police when she got home, but they never found him.
Huh. Whatever. Okay. Well, that was a little freaky. I mean, I've never really been to a scary place before. Comment down below, what's the scariest place you've been to? And what's your story? Did you find a ghost? Did you find a demon? Whatever. Yeah. Tell me your story. I would love to hear it. That will be it for today. Until Wednesday, I will be back again. Shout out to Kian and JC. And make sure, if you don't already have it, get their book. Because it's awesome. And I like it. And JC has the biggest crush on JC. So, peace, love, and enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you to all the men and women out there for saving our lives, and not saving our lives, but like sacrificing their lives to be out there. So yes, the men and women of the army. So good night and goodbye.